They come from another time. A machine wrapped in flesh. A soldier from a distant war. Both after a woman who holds the key to the future. One wants to kill her. The other must protect her.
I'm here to help you. You've been targeted for termination.
The Terminator. Your future is in his hands. The Terminator. Rated R. The #1 movie in the USA is now playing everywhere.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Jazzy's Talking About Tapes, a show here on YouTube where I talk about VHS tapes. So, I'm so glad everybody enjoyed the last two videos. Obviously, they focused on that gigantic box, the big unboxing of all those tapes. It was a blast digging through all of that. But today's video, I am focusing on one tape. I'm going back to one tape, and from here on out, you know, unless it's another unboxing or something like that, I'm going to start talking about particular films and particular tapes by themselves, kind of keep the episodes a little bit shorter, and just kind of give my little spiel and memories on them. So to kick off, I guess, this new wave of videos, I'm focusing on a very nostalgic film for me, and that is the original The Terminator.
The 12-gauge autoloader.
That's Italian. You can go pump or auto.
The 45 long slide with laser sighting.
These are brand new. We just got them in. That's a good gun. You just touch the trigger, the beam comes on, and you put the red dot where you want the bullet to go. You can't miss. Anything else?
Phased plasma rifle in a 40-watt range.
Hey, just what you see, pal.
The Uzi 9mm.
You know your weapons, buddy. Any one of these is ideal for home defense. So, what shall it be?
All.
I may close early today. There's a 15-day wait on the handguns, but the rifles you can take right now. You can't do that.
Wrong.
So, of course, there was some recording issues this time around, and I lost the original footage of me opening this tape. So, unfortunately, you all saw that it was sealed. Hopefully, maybe you didn't. But this tape was sealed, and I guess there's no way to prove it because the footage is gone forever. But I'm just going to chug along like I always do and redo this, and hopefully it won't be too rough. But this was supposed to be a special unwrapping. That was the whole point of this video, was to open a brand new VHS tape in 2020, and the footage was lost. So I'm a little bummed, but I'm still going to tell my Terminator story. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of behind the scenes. Fuck.
I'll be back.
You've been targeted for termination.
This is a mistake.
I'll be back.
It will not stop until you're dead.
Doragana.
Hold on.
I'll be back.
Part man, part machine.
Like a robot?
I'll be back.
Cyborg.
You're dead.
Terminator. Terminator.
You've heard it. Now, watch it. The Terminator. Friday, November 30th on Comet.
So, since this is already open, I guess I will talk about the tape real quick. So, this is in great condition. It's nice and fresh. It's not banged up. It hasn't been watched yet. It also did come with a rebate cardboard offer. But what was so neat about this was A lot of the films on here, like Red Heat, Stargate, Reservoir Dogs, obviously Terminator 2, I've seen before. I have not seen Universal Soldier. I know Austin. I need to get on that. But I just thought it was pretty cool. I don't remember if my original one came with that. It might have. But what I remember the most about this was it standing out to me because with it being a supermarket, it was going to be limited. They did have a good selection. I did find some good stuff there. I actually found my Phantasm VHS tape there, the very first movie. BAM! I figured if I'm going to redo this video, I might as well just start pulling out more tapes. But yes, this is an actual tape that I found at that Pathmark, and this is another tape that I found at that Pathmark. So it's kind of cool that I have both of these together. Of course, I don't have the address down or anything like that, but if I ever get the chance to go back to that area of Philadelphia, if that Pathmark is still there, I will do a video. I promise you, I promise all my YouTubers, and I promise myself that I will do a return to that Pathmark, and I will do a video if it's still open and if it's still there. That would be cool. But anyway, yeah, I mean, they did have some cool stuff there. But what made this so particularly funny and memorable was I almost was not allowed to buy this because of my age, because at that time the state or whatever started those laws saying you had to be a certain age for rated R movies. I think you had to be either 17 and older or 18 and older, and if you weren't, you had to be accompanied by an adult who was, and they would have to purchase it for you. Long story short, I really don't remember what happened. The woman that did, or the guy, whoever was ringing me up, did eventually sell this to me, despite that I was 13 or 14 or whatever. But I was, younger. But like I said, I mean, finding this at a thrift store years later was really cool. And, it was great to see it in the original, packaging. $8.99 was probably the price sticker on that one. It doesn't look like they put any. I think that's just one sticker. And I love the Cyberdyne Systems, chip that they put in there. Like the Terminator will come after you if you try to steal it. So it's just, for me, it's a very nostalgic movie. I know there's been a ton of sequels, and I know a new one just came out recently, and the Terminator franchise as a whole has kind of been really damaged by a lot of sequels, but if you kind of wipe all that away, and even wipe away the brilliant sequel, the original one just was so pure and so cool and so interesting, and Michael Biehn and Linda Hamilton did a great job, and the score was fantastic, and James Cameron just really proved that he could do an awesome movie, and it's very 80s, and I love that CSM, Cyberdyne Systems Model 101 on the sunglasses. I know on some versions of this VHS that's not on there, and this is a later VHS. This is 1998. The movie came out in 84, so there was releases of this tape in the 80s, of course. But this is a really nice limited edition, with the silver border. I think it's really cool. It's really nice. But like I said, I didn't want this video to be super long, and I feel awkward re-recording this again. But I think it turned out really well, and I think a lot of my viewers, I think you enjoy when you get to see kind of the raw, more ridiculous side of me comes out when I run into, technical issues behind the scenes. But regardless, I think this video would turn out well. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave in the comments below if you have any tapes that are really memorable to you for picking up, or just any cool finds. This really kicked off me picking up VHS tapes. This isn't the first VHS I ever got, by no means, but this is what really sparked me going out on my own and being my own adult, per se, and not having a parent, take me there. Like, I would ride my bicycle to the Pathmark, and I would, do my own shopping and buy trading cards and things of that nature. So, anyhow, thanks so much for watching. This was episode 5 of the Jazzy's Talking About Tapes. And stay tuned. There's going to be more episodes where I kind of just focus on one movie instead of a whole bunch of movies. Unless it's an unboxing. So, thanks for watching. I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. Cut it.
Should I tell you about your father? Boy, that's a tough one. Will it affect your decision to send him here, knowing that he is your father? If you don't send Kyle, you could never be. God, a person could go crazy thinking about this. I suppose I will tell you. I owe him that. Maybe it'll help if you know that in the few hours that we had together, we loved a lifetime's worth.
Usted es muy hermosa, señora, y tengo pena decirle que me da $5 americanos. Pero si no, mi padre me va a pegar.
What did he just say?
He says you're very beautiful, señora, and he's ashamed to ask you for $5 American for this picture. But if he doesn't, his father will beat him.
Pretty good hustle, kid. Cuatro.
Sí, sí. Gracias. ¡Miren, miren! ¡Allá! ¡Viene una tormenta!
What did he just say?
He said there's a storm coming in.
I know.